What's up, guys? This is Tabletop Vibes, and today we're taking a look at
Habitopia by Timishev Publishing.
Yes, and this game is a really quick, fast-paced 2 to 4 player game. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes to play, which is a ton of fun. And essentially what you're doing in this game is you are building your habitats or your reserves. You're developing a reserve to then bring on animals, to then score your rating points and have the best rating points for the animals that you have in your reserve.
Exactly. So on each turn, you get to choose how you want to embellish upon your reserve. So you can either choose to build another habitat, or you can build fauna.
Right. And every fauna card has an animal on it, and it has some sort of condition that you need to meet with your habitat. And your habitat has grasslands, rainforest, mountains, water, and the Arctic tundra. And so, yes, and it's really pretty. They did the cards really nice. On the front of the fauna card, you also have what the back of the habitat is, because these cards will all be in a market that you are choosing from each turn. And depending on how many people you play with is how many cards are in the deck. And when that deck runs out, then you see how much your rating points are, or RP, and whoever has the most wins the game.
And there's also an advanced mode. So once you've mastered this, you can move up a level where you can actually auction or get trump suits to get more cards.
Right. And so it makes it a little bit harder. So the cool part about the game is when we were playing it, we played at 4 players, played at 2 players, 3 players. It changes the different dynamics of the cards. But the crazy part is you're trying to draft the cards, but you're like, okay, I need to build my habitat or develop my territories and habitat around with those cards. But at the same time, if I see a fauna card that I want, that I think I can fulfill, because it's all based off of, like, if you have one grouping of this card, 2 or 3, and you're making different amount of points for each set you're completing, in a sense. And so trying to determine which one to go for and not is kind of the key. And you only have, if you're playing a 4-player game, 9 cards, I believe it is.
Right, so you feel like you're playing Russian roulette a little bit. You're like, ooh, do I want to go with this strategy or do I wait it out?
Right, and so everything kind of comes down to draft. You're essentially drafting the cards from the market. And like Joy said, the advanced mode, you get to have an auction where you guys are going to deal out the deck. And some of the cards have A, B, C, D, E on it. You're going to deal out all those, and there's 8 cards per letter. Everyone will take one in those 8 cards, and then you will use one of the decks to then draw from the middle. And then you'll start a different kind of auction process. It has a trump suit process. So it makes it a little bit more in-depth than how you're building out and gaining cards to build in your territories and your habitats to gain those RP points.
But it's really nice having that variability for the sense of replayability.
Right.
And it's also nice just that the artwork is so beautiful that it's nice to see how it all comes together in the end.
Yeah, and it's travel size, because, I mean, we'll show more pictures of it, but it's beautiful. This is little tin, and it's super easy to bring with you. You can put it in your purse, you can put it in your pocket. And again, it's easy to teach. It's a lot of fun. It's easy to understand. They even have an almanac, which is like what tells you what each of the cards does and what you're trying to achieve with those different win conditions. And then at the end of the game, or like when all the cards run out, then you add up whoever has the most RP points.
Tonight I didn't win, which is rare, but...
No, neither did I. Our friends won.
It's all right.
It happens, but you won the other time when we played, and then I got to win one too. But the fun part is, I think I have a hard time with, is I want to have certain animals in my habitat. It doesn't always work with my plan.
And for me, sometimes I went too heavy on the fauna. So it's like, okay, you have to balance out how much fauna versus how many animals you have going on.
Right. Or if you just load up on habitat and then you forget to take a fauna card that's going to make you your rating points or your RP points, then you're kind of SOL. So yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It's coming to Kickstarter on November 5th, so make sure you check it out. As always, like, subscribe, and comment on the video. What's your favorite animal?
Which mine, in this instance, is an Arctic fox.
Yeah, and I think I like the owl. It's a classic.
Comment below, what is your favorite Arctic animal?
Oh, Arctic animal. That's a good one. Yes, because we are going into winter time. So like, subscribe, and comment.
And thank you to Noble Knights for sponsoring.
Yes, for Tabletop Vibes, this has been Habitopia.